Yeah, good night. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM with the Irish video next Wednesday night. No, I don't know how I going to get rid of this brother here, you know, because him take over my program in the day and him come take over my program in the night. We have Fraser on the microphone over there, so I make an announcement. Yeah? Fraser, make your announcement.
You know, I get the feeling that I want to take over your program.
Eh?
You get the feeling that I want to take over your program?
But you're there in the day, and you're coming at the night. And after me things I'm going at the day, you're there. You're coming at the night now, brethren.
You know, Bob Marley said many things, and one of them was, I'm not tired to see my face.
And Bob Marley said about you?
Or in this case, hear my voice.
He might as well say screw face, no, for frightened.
Hey, me not challenge you, you know.
Don't pick your frightened, don't pick.
Hey, Ancestral, Mr. Up now, you know, you're a legend in the time. It has absolutely nothing to do with me.
But, you come on the program like the night, Reggie?
Well, incidentally.
You have something before 3.
Right.
You do the outside broadcast. And then you come like the night up on the program, Reggie.
Well, the thing about it is, many of us work extremely hard like yourself. And
no, I don't work hard, you know.
You work smart?
I don't work hard at all.
If
I did work hard, I would be poor and suffering like you. Carry walking up and down on the highway with plastic bag.
And that doesn't refer to me, right?
And I hear you talk about plastic bag nowadays. Say you're going to get rid of the plastic bag. So I don't know how you're going to manage now.
Well, I tell you, hey, I have so much woman if you go and keep them.
I buy a suitcase.
Please.
Not the one who roll though, you know. The one where you have to lift up.
No. Not in this day and age, man. A man who like me will walk move.
Then if you walk with plastic bag for the highway.
You actually see me, but
yes.
And you sure
I don't be one to you. I don't be one to you. When you don't tell me same to you on the highway, I walk, man, go town.
It's all right. Me not take you out.
Eh?
A special announcement. The lightning storm has passed in the match between the Reggae Boys and the United States, currently in progress in the CONCACAF Gold Cup football match. That's a CONCACAF Gold Cup semi-final match in Nashville, Tennessee. The game has been delayed for 90 minutes and will restart at 10:20 Jamaica time. That's just about now, 10:21. And the USA, they were leading by a goal to nil after 10 minutes. So we should have action on the way just about now. Yeah, I know what happens in the United States, usually when we travel to tournament, myself and Nicholas Evans, is that when there's a lightning storm, I can't remember if it's between 15 and 20 miles away from the venue, then there's a siren that goes off on the venue. And the siren means that play must be stopped.
Which stadium that I keep?
Nashville in Tennessee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now performing at stadium in Washington one time, 80,000 people in that place. Tracy Chapman, Run MC,
yeah,
all of them.
Run DMC, yeah.
And a lightning. Was facing the sea, right? The window facing the sea. The thing late.
So that was the only type of ventilation.
Yeah, but take the something.
All right, so giving our fans an update of the matchup between Jamaica and I'll get the feedback. Yeah, between Jamaica and the United States in the CONCACAF Gold Cup football match in Tennessee. The Reggae Boys are trailing by 2-0. And we're in the second half. Some 59 minutes gone by the clock, unofficial that is. So 59 minutes gone in that matchup, and the Reggae Boys trail by 2-0. It's a match that the Reggae Boys need to win in order to advance to the semi-final. So we keep our fingers crossed for the Reggae Boys.
Your finger can't help you. Finger can't help you.
Hey, me know you come for me.
Wait. Look at this.
Yes, sir.
First of all, no,
Yeah,
cricket thing is a joke thing now.
You West Indies?
West Indies.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to tell you why I watch cricket.
No, man, you can watch cricket. You mean I watch West Indies?
What? Yeah, I mean, if you not watch West Indies, where you watch it first? I mean,
if you're a purist,
right, look at now.
Yes, sir.
So we're done with that now. West Indies can't pack up and nobody play no more.
Oh, yeah, I mean, 4:30 tomorrow morning, we have our last game against Afghanistan. A team...
And now, we are listening to this now.
With the Reggae Boys.
And at 2... The other team gone?
Remember the Muta, all hope is not lost.
No, look here.
Yes, sir.
I know who play football, you know. I'm opening name, you know. My last name I hope, you know.
Yes, Mr.
I know
Alan
who
Hope.
play football.
Yes, Mr. Hope, I know.
A skill and something other man make a mistake.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Tenacity.
make us say, because I'm glad if them win.
Oh, yeah.
Most of glad if them win.
Weston McKinney, and he scored in the 9th minute, and Christian Pulisic in the 52nd minute. So we're gone some 60 minutes now, and the Reggae Boys trail by 2 goals to 0. But
30 minutes left.
Yeah, so 30 minutes on average. I mean, you could be
30 minutes plus over.
Yeah, stoppage time. Yeah. Additional.
So you have 30 minutes to score 3 goals.
Yeah, we definitely want.
It's possible.
It's possible. Yeah, man. I won't about time.
The last 5 minutes, 5 goals can score.
Yes, man. So we keep everything crossed.
So if them don't score, don't come back. Because you not have to bother tell us them lose.
No, hold on.
If them don't score, we know to them lose, so you not have to come back.
No, but Evan will be coming back with a report by that time. So either way, you can't get rid of the sports department.
Can't get rid of it.
No, I even midnight we are there, you know. Mister, look at him. We make sure we buy 2 bottles of water. You know? If we sleep, you know, it's cheap.
2 bottles of water?
Yeah, man. They don't drink me. I drink them.
No, man. I have to stand you go buy something for yourself. Man, you can't have 2 bottles of water. That IRFM bring you down too.
No, hold on, no, sir.
Hey, so that outside.
You can't do it.
No, man, it's 2 bottles of water.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, man, we can't see you do that.
Well, we can't go buy something then. But,
no, I'm going to buy something. I'm going to make you buy something.
Well, all right. No but nonetheless, we trail 2 goals to 0, and myself and Muta and the rest of the the Jamaican aggregation, yard and abroad, hoping that the Reggae Boys will come true.
We hope so too.
Yes,
sir. So too. All right, sir. Give thanks.
Give thanks.
Yes. So the next report is when?
I can't give you an approximation. If we say another half hour, the game would take us to 11:53. Somewhere near midnight, perhaps. Yeah, or maybe a little after. All right.
All right, sir. Midnight. Yes, that was Dwight Fraser reporting as usual upon my program, Sports. So we tell you about. No, you alone. Me I tell. The whole world. Me I tell you about this experience where at least once in your life you're supposed to go experience that. That's why I talk about it, you know, because you have a whole heap of people in Jamaica who go experience that, and Sister P allow a whole heap of people to go experience that. Understand? All right. So them have this female cell where there's one window up at the top. At the edge there, so, right? It's not even a window like window. It's just enough to make you breathe. See? And it's about, make I remember Gully, maybe like 20 by 15 by 15 cell. 15 by, or 20 by 20 cell. All right. You know, so I'm going to go sit down. Sit down in there, you know, because I can't see, you know. I just know something in cell, you know, I can't see. Right, because no electric light, none of them places there, you know. It's a cell, you know. And I sit down in there for about an hour, and I soak up the plate, you know, and I figure it out, you know, my head, and really, I get, you know, people that say, boy, them I try wait for some spirit to talk to them in there and all them something there. Me hear a breathing behind me, you know. But true, me not suspicious now, or so superstitious. Anytime me hear a breathing, me know that somebody there behind me. But you can't see. But me know that somebody behind me. So me turn around now. Me hear a voice say, you know, is your name Mutabaruka? I say, yeah. It's a little daughter from New York, sit down in there too, you know. Me never know so nobody else in there with me, you know. I mean, actually say, if me the superstitious would have run out and feel say I want slave thing, but through me keep me composure and I realize, say, oh, she did sit down in there with me. And I saw me and the little daughter turn friend in the place no, the whole time, you know, because she did have that feeling that she wants to sit down in there too. To feel how it feel. And I want nice feeling, brethren. Me I tell you, man, I know one nice feeling. Because you see the door, the door lead to the sea, you know. That means, you know, them have the boat, them just come and them just chain you up. Me have somebody chain on my yard, you know. Me get it from Ghana. The real chain. Yes, the real chain. One African car, me go in one little place and I need one place and drive out and tell me, say, how much me I give him feet? And I say, what do you mean how much me I give you feet? And me and him make a deal and him give me the chain and because me did afraid say them I go take it to from me at the airport in Ghana. Because you know Ethiopia stay that way there, you can't carry out nothing from Ethiopia certain way, you know. Yeah. Anyway. The chain is them put 2 clamp on your hand, 2 on your foot and 1 on your neck. It clamp on your neck, you know.
And all those chains are interlocked.
Yeah.
So both hands
have chain. Yeah. Foot have chain up there so, right. And the neck tied on there so. Yeah. And when I say heavy, you know, brethren, I tell you, you know, I don't like handcuff, you know. I don't like handcuff, right? Now, can you imagine 100 people interlocked the way they go on a ship, right? Like one of them sail there, the bottom tell me at the first one, it could have all 50, 60 people for all 6 months them sit down in there. I wait for the ship come from cross where it come from. It come from England, it come from all Jamaica, America.
Which means that people that probably dying in circumstances.
Oh, you mean but that's another pressure here. The pressure is that when them take you through the door of no return, where you know so you're not come back at your land, you're not come back at your yard, and you're going at that ship there. And when them packing at that ship there, no brethren, them not pack you on top of the ship, you know, them have like you know what them call it, where the bed them where you are, where people bunk bed. Yeah. But it's some long thing, you know, and them you have to hook up yourself. So them put you like 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. Yeah, see, I saw everybody hooked up so. Like you put your fist in your hand niggle, and then you put the next man behind you, and so everybody inch up underneath there, you know, brethren. So naked, you know. And you have to urinate, defecate, spit, right there, so, you know. Vomit. And them have a man now just come wash out that, you know, and start over again. You have to just sit down there, so, you know. That means that man dead pan you have to just loud that, you know. That just, when him dead pan you have to just stay, so. And make him dead pan you see him, you know. Hey, watch out. 3-4 months it take for reach over here, so, you know. 3-4 months it take for reach over here, so. And you see when you reach, you see when you dip on the ship, and them take with the woman them, and carry them, go do what them want to do on top of the ship. And you see, in traveling, when the woman realized she was pregnant, she just jumped that over, you know. She jumped over the ship, you know. She now come here, so. And a whole heap will jump over the ship, you know. You have a story about a brother named Cinque. You ever hear about Cinque? All right, Cinque is one of the African them we capture back a ship and go back to Africa, you know. Yeah, Cinque. All right, Cinque now, you them do them now. Because that weird thing, them is the chain, the interlocking chain thing.
That hold me against you.
Yeah, me against you. I have all 50 man hold away there.
If I decide to jump.
And that me just going to tell you now. And that me going to tell you now. So when you decide to jump, every man a jump for you, you know. Even if you never want to jump, you know. You know, see, so I'll tell man to hold back him still. Because if you go over the water, then that is it, you know. And yet still you have people who decide to them go jump. Them prefer them dead in this ocean than go through all of that, you know. Because when them see, I mean the packing, like packing, when them pack you. And them things there. We forget because we don't want to face the reality. Say our ancestors dead, even in a time of death, them find solace in the death. Like when them they say, Sam Sharp say, I rather die on yonder hill to live as a slave. Yes. Him say, I rather die on yonder hill to live as a slave. When we see all them something there where mothers kill them baby and jump off a board and remember these things. Because the Jews, they remember for them torture and torment, you know. And nobody no feel no way when them I remember it, you know. You ever go to the Holocaust Museum in Washington? No, they have a museum named the Holocaust Museum in Washington, man. But they outline everything what Hitler did to them and all them something there. And Hitler just burn them up and I mean like it's weird. But them
so where's our museum to capture what has been done?
It's there. But wait now. Them have the world. I remember that Hitler killed 6 million Jews. And them say, never again. That's what them say now. Never again. But guess what now? Never again. And now we look on what them are do to the African them in Israel. And we are say, wow, a people who go through so much is now reversing it. That even today them still are undone war crime, the criminals them who was involved with the Nazi thing, them are on them down. And them say never again, because they make them children remember the Holocaust. They make movies. Steven Spielberg make one of the greatest movies, Schindler's List. And them have other movies where outline the atrocities that was done against the so-called Jews by Hitler in Germany. Them now forget it because them want to hold that upon you. And you say, when you talk now about your experience, with millions of people, millions of Africans across the Atlantic Ocean, still lay down in the ocean right now. And we there so and I go on with our foolishness like say, but we are talking about them things they far, with them things that don't make us say if we move on where? We are move on, you know. But we now forget. Because if we forget, it's almost like we are saying it never happened. And these people don't forget. Them don't forget. You know, see it? Them don't forget because they might tell you some little foolishness about Israel. Them did in Egypt as slave. Them never know Egypt and no slave. No slave build the pyramid. African people build the pyramid. But them want we know if we say, why things them think they're gone. Them think they're gone. Of course, we know said gone. But it happened. It's not a fairy tale, it's not a mythology. So, the reason why I tell this story again is to say, it is very important that even once, if you can go, I will not tell you if you go repatriate, I will not tell you if you go this and that, if you can go to experience, what may I say? It is an experience, man. It is an experience, Rasta. I say I have a picture, I put it on the back of my jacket, you know, so we are crying out and Ganaba. Because Ganaba paint himself in a white, you know. And him have drums taller than you, a player. A drummer from Ghana named Ganaba. Nana Ganaba, Baba Ganaba, right? And me and him in a movie named Sankofa. I mean, the movie. He was the one when I pushed the girl. I said she must go back. Anyway, him is a drummer. And you see, when me say the poem, when me done say the poem, and me a crying or Rasta. And he was a whoops. I will hook up, you know. And him start to cry too. And a pure gunshot start fire now, you know. Salute, man. Gun salute. That's right. No, man. The man have some... No, man, them have some gun like musket, you know. They all, like musket, they have, you know. Yeah, man, them have him boys, them. The man, they watch out, man. Them, hey, we go Ethiopia already now. We told them, I tell you, say, Where they go for fight, you know. They could have good little boy, you know.
I mean,
some African, them upon them ass Rasta and a guana way, you know, the way they.
Yeah.
That way I say, what is them body Rasta? Like, you know, the man have some long musket.
yes. The long time ago.
Yeah, a long time gone. You know, say white man just laugh after that blouse and skirt. And when white man comes to chew up with it and blow up the whole of them. Blow up the whole of them on the side. And they want to show up. Yeah, about skit, you know what I mean? Anyway, it is an experience that I feel, say, is deserving to be experienced in your life. So, it's not too late. Because in the Panafest, in the gathering of all of these people, and the places that Sister P carry the ones them to, is places that you will see what I say. You will see what I say. You understand? It's not no Mutabaruka talk. It's something where we experience, we have pictures and all them things. And as I say, you have them. You have one in a Gambia. Slave holding place, you know, you have one. The weirdest part of that thing that will catch me, you know, is the two church. We're in front of the place. When the African, them are ball and are dead. People up there pray to Jesus. Thanks for the bounty that them receive. That them can go back now and, wow. May I tell you, man, tell you. Them not forget. Them not forget. Them teach them children. Them teach them children it. Sit down and teach them children. Say, look here, this is what we go through and this will never happen to us again.
And that's why we say it is necessary that ones like you and others continue burning fire.
No, but we can't stop. We can't stop. Because it's not something we're talking about, we're reading a book now, you know. It's something where we go experience. Yes. And thousands, hundreds of people got experience that. And now we say, many people in Jamaica got experience that. And the thing, and the beauty about it is that it takes a Jamaican woman to take one of our ancestors and carry back to Africa. Through the door of no return, I will call it the door of return. So, them enter from the place where we come out, them enter going in. So the exit become the entrance. You understand? Sister Minnie adamantly goes on and say, yes, 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 and go a civil great house. So where them to bury them. Take out the bones and carry it back to Africa. That is an achievement in itself. Yes. That is an achievement in itself. Because Cabo the day when them are doing it, Cabo the day, you know. A broadcast on the station and it, you know. When the whole procedure that go on, you know, Cabo give step by step. Yeah, both way are going, so you know, so you can hear it. Say, this is where it happens. So it's not a little illusion thing and this and that. It's something we real experience that. You see, all the rest of them where you hear a talk about this and that, at least once in our life. Once. Even if a man don't want to repatriate, but once in your life. That experience is an experience that you have to take. You have to have it. A man can afford it. You understand? Man I get how much money to do one show. And I prefer take it and go to New York or blow it out and girls and live in a hotel where it don't make no sense. Champagne and what them call them the one where everybody a drink. Edison. Man, I drink anything out like a rated water. Yes. Artists are that, you know. Artists. Oh, gosh, man. May I tell you?
That's why it is necessary to continue to edify us as to helping us to find our center. None of us don't want to be associated with nothing from Africa.
Most of it. Yeah. Most of us don't want to associate with Africa.
But there are many of us around here who appreciate the literature, the documentaries, the music, the information, you know. Burn the fire.
May I tell you? Anyway, so we say 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. I think it might have to commercial back to 11 o'clock.
So, you're going to reach home? Oh, you're going to reach home?
No, I don't worry, I have you as my virgin. So I don't worry.
No, you're not driving on my car. Go
Oh, you mean?
No, sir.
You could not be walking this hours?
No, but I don't see you walk on the highway, sir.
No, but not so late.
No, but it was dark. So,
I was walking, but it was late.
whether it's late and dark or early and dark and still dark.
No, what I'm saying, as African brothers, you would not know me to walk.
You play the African card for me now. You sound like one of them white man in America to you play the African card for me. Okay. So we'll tell you about the slave dungeon. So a sister from Yemen named Ofra Azza. For those of you who listen to World Beat, know Ofra Azza from Yemen. And she experienced the dungeon. And this is her experience. She put it on record. And we have been playing this tune here for years. But since we are talking about the dungeon, make a play Ofra Azza. Slave Dream. Remember the days of slavery, we want you ever hear about bounty and mutiny. Mutiny, when somebody take over, like them say mutiny, like you take over a ship. Mutiny. Well, I want to tell you, say phrase are the original mutiner. So we're going to go over to the man who mutiny is a I don't know.
No, but what kind of mutiny did I execute?
This is the third time you come in here.
Yeah, but we are...
me and the operator and the security there.
Yeah, but we are working together, I suppose.
Work with you?
Sorry?
Me and you work together?
We...
work together.
You don't work together with me?
No, sir.
Okay. You would mind if we not come back in the studio?
This is mutiny. This is mutiny. And I bet you tomorrow you're going to depend on
No, sir. Let me be the first to say good morning. 13 minutes after 12. It's a new day. But I'm just back. Well, I say I have my bags on my shoulders, so that means I'm heading out. The Reggae Boys have lost the game.
The match done?
Yeah, the Reggae Boys lost the game 3-1. Yeah, Shamar Nicholson scoring for us. So we're out. Our Gold Cup run comes to an end now. So we can't progress any further. We are heading home.
So them out totally?
Yeah, we're out now. Win or go home. And
maybe we should have asked UCL to start play again football and cricket for West Indies. Maybe we should have get UCL to play West Indies cricket, you know.
No, I mean, Gail, you have Evan Lewis, Nicholas Puran.
Gail make about 30 odd runs, 20 odd runs.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't fault him for one or two.
I not fault him.
Yeah.
You mentioned Gail.
Yeah.
But that's a Usain Bolt, you say Gail.
Yeah, but how you put Usain Bolt?
Well, Usain Bolt could play football the other day.
Right, it was on a trial stint.
Well, maybe we could have tried out for the West Indies.
And tried for the Reggae Boys.
West Indies cricket attack and the Reggae Boys.
And the Reggae Boys, yeah. And you would have hoped you'd make the difference.
No, we give him that speed sometime play football, you know. You know what I mean? It's like Sri Lanka. I don't know how Sri Lanka go win match over West Indies right now. I can't believe them.
Yeah, man, then Sri Lanka play better cricket than us. So they
play better cricket?
Yeah, man. I mean, we slipped in the one-day international rankings, I think.
Them be carry me go down there with them people.
Was it last week we slipped? Yeah, to 9th. So, I mean, come on.
No, them should carry me with them.
Oh, you're a cricketer?
No.
So were you
work like a bosom? Mix up like an island. Island with match.
Yeah. You're going to need more than that when you book like Australia and New Zealand.
No.
India, for example, Virat Kohli as captain.
Me just eat a rarely done chicken and go wash my mouth. So that the blood on my lips still I make them feast to be I eat people, you know. That did happen in Ethiopia, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, we're out. That's it for the Reggae Boys, for the Gold Cup.
All right, sir.
All right, so catch you tomorrow again on the program. I will be there again with you.
No,
hold on. Wait a second.
3:05, you come on.
Yeah.
What name again?
Irie Diary. I'm here, you man. We are moved together.
That coming on my
we are moved together.
No, serious. And you asked them to put it in that.
No, sorry. You mentioned earlier on we moved together as Africans.
Look here,
we're moving
tell
together.
them to put that in our program, you know.
No, sir.
Irie Diary, you know.
No. I don't control traffic. I just voice commercials.
Irie Diary come on like 3 o'clock in the morning. This Irie Diary come on 3 o'clock in the day, bright day. When everybody are listening to radio. Hold on. And what better program to have the program? No, it's the voice. It's the voice, man. It's the voice.
So hold on.
It's the voice.
So is not
3 o'clock in the day.
So it's not a sponsorship.
You hear Mutabaruka talking about it, you just hear Irie Diary. You just hear it.
And you're not,
over at Castor Park, there will be a football match.
And you're not happy for that?
Over there will be a dance or concert.
Are you not happy for that? You're not happy for that, right?
No.
Oh.
No, sir.
Well,
I'll come on 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'll see your best. I can ask
3 o'clock in the morning. I'll come on 6 o'clock in the morning. When everybody wake up now, you tell them we're going to
but the sponsors, will they happy to have the program while Mutabaruka is on?
No, but
at least that's what I feel.
I tell the people they're putting a Mutabaruka program.
And the fact that your program has drawn so many listeners, sponsors would lean towards getting their program.
I'm going to stop complaining. Let certain people listening at this moment.
Yes.
I'm going to stop complaining.
All right, so stop complaining.
Yeah.
Continuing education and the music.
It's just your voice. It's your voice.
It's me.
Yes, it's your voice.
So you want to ask somebody else?
It's not even thinking
all right.
Like in the program at all.
18 minutes after 12.
This program start.
Right, and I'll be back
again.
Yeah.
Little more for the next program. Mm-hmm. Your voice, man. There's something about your voice. It is too nice to be interspersed with coffee, you know?
No. I think that if anything else.
Your voice too nice, you know. You forget that. Me and y'all do some sex program and all them something there.
Yes, sir. We have a
easy
program.
Easy Mr. What do you think?
And I do a sports program as well. Myself and Robert was on Monday night. I know my place.
No, but me hear you talk about the sex thing and man show glass when man come over and see woman and
man finger stone mash the glass.
I don't know that you try to figure out.
Yeah, because the truth is, just like you in a motor.
No, but it's a voice.
We're not one dimensional.
No, it's not subject matter, it's your voice.
Oh. And again, I shouldn't be on those programs.
Your voice is so like sports reading and news.
Yes.
You have the perfect voice.
I appreciate that, sir.
That is what them should imply. You just read news and read sports, and nothing else.
And go back through the gate.
Yes. That's walk on the highway and carry plastic bag.
Right, I walk.
Look how the man
from Kelly to Ali, the Clarendon. Yeah, sorry.
Look how the big man go home now. Have a bag over the shoulder.
Right.
And
what
some
food,
them over there. But them have no car.
But the truth is, no, man. I mean, sometimes I walk late, But for tonight, if I'm a little bit tired, I might ask you for a lift.
No, but people might believe I joke.
No, joke not a serious thing. So do I wait outside for you till you leave your 2 o'clock and then you could give me a lift?
You going to wait for me?
Yes, so you could give me a lift near...
lift go where? Town?
You're going back town? Or?
No, I'm not going to town, Virgin. I'll do a program a little more from now.
So how do I reach? How do I get back?
I couldn't go make them do me that.
So how do I get back?
How you get back?
Yeah, how do I...
Usually. Usually you used to go walk. Yeah, usually walk.
You know what? I got him here. I'm going to take time to start walk now. Yes, sir. Usually take me an hour to...
Never get your car.
All right, sir. I appreciate that.
Never get your car.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Because see some have some car around there, so I don't go like them now and fix them, Run at the back there.
So you're going to get one for me?
Some car around there go like them now and fix them, like them now and buy tire for them or buy something to fix them.
So you'll put it
So me I go around there and we select one.
Right, sir.
And fix it up.
All right.
You can drive?
Yes, sir, I can.
You can drive?
I have my license, I can drive.
All right. I'm going to fix up one.
All right.
Because a wastage on us. So.
Thank you so much. You're so kind. I appreciate
it. Yeah, so people come in and move them to all iron. All iron.
Always appreciate when a great and a legendary one like yourself look out for me. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, Mr. Fraser, give thanks. Yes, I tell you, man, all over my program, man. I tell you, man, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm going to start walk now, sir.
Yeah.
You should tell me about the over.
By the time the next program starts, you reach town.
No, man. I'm going to walk to go maybe St. Anne's or so. So I'm going now.
Okay. Them a bum lift can go. You bum lift them later night, man.
Yeah, go walk,
No,
man.
I'm fret when you tell me that, no, you know, 20 minutes past 12, I'm fret, you know, Virgin.
I mean, if I walk to St. Anne's Bay, that's not too far.
No, I know that it's far, you know. It's that after St. Anne's Bay, what next? That is after St. Anne's Bay. Yes, yeah.
Here, motor.
Irie.
Irie, man, Irie. I'm Mr. X, this is it?
Eh?
This is Mr. X.
Mr. X.
Yeah, man. Me leave one little something I get the figure today, you know?
Okay.
No, me not tell them what, you know, they're going to want to.
Eh?
Me say me not tell them what, because they're going to want to. What you laugh about? Motor, you remember one time you come and using to put on one show, is it?
Which part?
Islington.
Islington, yeah, long time.
No, man, I yesterday, man.
Okay.
Time everlasting, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Babylon come, they come lock down with show, you say, but you don't know what happened. I have a little US visa, you say, when we start to run things, they're not gone.
Oh, yeah?
You tell them, boy, they say, what take up poor people, carry put pan Larry, you see? Because they have Larry, take up poor people, car, and they pick them can go to school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
They must clean up them visa. Mr. X, me not care, you know, Mr. X say, you see? See, we organize this name ours, OURS, you see?
Uh-huh.
African business we are dealing with, you know, it take a village to grow a child.
Yeah.
You know, Muta, I got town last week, you see?
Yeah.
I go downtown, you see, and this little plaque that they have down there, you see? That them are sure where will the African picnic murder, you see? We are going to put that beside Marcus, you see? We're gonna, you see all these atrocities, Motor, you know. The people them don't know who they are, they call themselves Jamaican, you see? And all the bad things. You know the University of the West Indies wasn't made for us because we don't go to easy. And all them boys up there, you know, we're going with the foolishness, they have the US. We say, well, we're going to run Jamaica. Jamaica going to be the capital of the world to educate people. Don't educate people. We're not dead people we are talking about. We are the best in the world. We build the pyramids. And we're going to show them what we can do. You see little ganja, someone, they're not taking this from, you know, you see the people them who are supposed to represent us? When they come to power, what they do? They not give their friend big money.
Yeah.
What the little poor people are about to get, no. Motor, spare me time, let me just express myself, no, man.
Yeah, I can't get a little time, but me not get the whole time because other people are wait.
Me know, all right, watch out now. You see, me are going to make an appointment to see you next week when you finish. So we are welcome.
No. Me no want to see nobody at 2 o'clock in the morning when I want to go sleep.
No, sorry. When you finish the show on Thursday, man.
That time I gone home.
No, me want to see you before you go home.
No, you have to see me before the show start.
All right, then me like you style in the motor. So what you know? You tell them people so no clean up on the US visa.
No, hold on it. So what we are going to talk about? Where me are going to sit down and talk about?
African history, how we're going to go forward.
Then you just talk about it on the radio, you have some man instead of waiting.
All right. So me go downtown, you know. And after, you know, this is the call Evans. And we tried, you see? And all the bad things because of Marcus Burke, Centurion, and all a few people, but only good people. One little boy down there used to dress up in an African sentiment, I call him name. But he always depending for the platform. Yeah. Mr. Fire for you. Him know how you stand because he under the stand. The little poem, you see what they say, the son, man.
No, but why you fire for him? Why you fire for him?
Fire.
Why? Why you do that?
You cannot dress up in an African clothes and depend on the enemy background, man. I work with the enemy.
Who am I work with?
Tivoli Gardens yesterday, the blood still around.
Who am I work with? Who am I work with?
You don't know what the enemy?
Eh?
You don't know what the enemy?
No, who you say? No, well, you have only by enemy, you know. Which one of them matter work with?
Those who don't provide job and house for our people and take bulldozer push on us and say we are squat.
So, how you know say I work with them?
In our country.
How you know say I work for them?
Yeah, independent man platform, man.
Eh?
Everybody know that.
What?
Everybody know who depend on the opposite platform.
No, how you know say I work for the enemy?
Virgin, Muto that not ABC.
No, me can't read ABC. Tell me, you tell me.
The Marcus Garvey political party.
No, wait a man. You tell me the ABC. Me don't know the ABC. Who is saying I work with?
He's working with the enemies.
Yeah, tell me about the enemies. Who is the enemies where I work with?
Muto, you want me to get in trouble?
No, I mean, I tell you, tell me, you know.
All right. We have one little one that called JL wrong. They can't be right. If they were the JLP was right, Jamaica would be right.
So who say I work with them?
When the man go on the man in for the platform, you see?
No, who say I work with them? That may I ask you.
Me say so.
Eh? You say so?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't run for Marcus Garvey, you and I here, and upon the next side.
Well,
Logic.
All right,
We've
next
been
subject.
fighting to promote the Marcus Garvey political party from when away then now. We shall rise up, you mighty race.
All right, sir.
Because Marcus live in Blackprint, and they call it Blueprint. A Blackprint, we are dealing with black people. And we shall rise like an oak tree.
Yeah.
And then when the gun can't kill them, we're not going to fight them neither. You know what's happened to Tivoli Garden? It's because they was miseducated. When we educate all our people, loving, caring, and sharing, and you know, Muta, we are going to jail, going to educate the people, livicate the people, that doesn't go back. You have your wife and your picnic to look after, and you're going to jail, you're sick. So you go to Bellevue.
Okay.
You clean up Bellevue and pretty it up for the sick, you know?
Yeah.
And when we go down and start to give a herbal one, you know where you go?
Yeah.
Bright up.
All right, sir.
African love, black power, we say. What we say?
Black power.
All
right, give
and
thanks.
you say, Buju, pay the price, we said Destiny, we want one record. And when we play the record, said Destiny. But I say action, we are go.
All right, sir. I remind you that the movie named Sprinter opened today in all the theaters, them. Yes. Remember 2 weeks ago, we have the director, producer, and writer on the program, Salter. So we hope the people then support the movie. It's a Jamaican movie done, written, produced, directed by Jamaican. Actors, Jamaican. It's one of the movies there where anytime you see it, you're going to say, yes, well done. Yeah, man. Yes. We're in the African mood continuously. Can't stop from say where we are say, and we are say Africa. Yeah, man, we are say Africa. You know, there was a time when we never even, talk for myself. There was a time when I never even know nobody who ever go to Africa yet. Yeah, man. I go to school and I don't know nobody who go to Africa. I left school, I work. I don't know nobody who go to Africa. I'm trying to tribe. I hear people are going to Ethiopia and all them places. And I say, what? And I say, and now we see so much things. There was a time when no artist never did go to Africa. No artist never did go to Africa. The first time when we go to Africa, and people here were going with down there, it's like them said, them no want to go down there. Artists told me I talk about. Me remember, when we go down there, artists, I said, them not go to Africa because you want to move to them down there. And steel poles. Well, even recently, when they talk about the Ebola, we hear artists, I said, them not go there. And guess what? The thing with it is that where them go is on the other side of the continent. You know, it's like you talk about New York to California, a further distance. You know, a man say, something happening. A man shoot a man in a New York, him say, go America. Means him somebody tell him, say, if you come to California. Him say, come to California, come do a show. And him say, them shoot a man in New York. Him say, go there because them a shoot people. Man, you say Ebola there in a Sierra Leone and Guinea, and him have show in a Kenya and say, go Africa. And then government issue things say, artists must be aware of how them traveling to Africa. Before them tell the people them say Africa is not a country, it's a continent. It's a continent with many countries. So what happening in North Africa, in Morocco, Algeria and them places, nobody might even know where going down in Zimbabwe and South Africa and Malawi and all these places. So we have to re-educate ourselves as it relates to Africa. Re-educate. And the more people go there, the more people who want to go there. The more people, but more we talk about it, the more people who want to go there. That is why you have advertisement for. You keep hearing it, and you say, well, let's check out that place out. It's a place where you can go spend all the day. If you have money for go spend all the day. People just, how them put it in a way, man. It's how them put it in a way, you know. Them put it in a way in such a way that it's deep. It's so deep that it's like a cancer. Very difficult to come out. Very, very difficult. It's so deep in our psyche, man. You want to know how deep it is? Just go out, just talk to the ordinary man upon the road. The ordinary man upon the road. And see how his reaction is when you talk about Africa. The man I tell you about said, they don't say black people sell out black people and all and something like that. Means that alone supposed to turn you off, you know. Because you talk about slavery and black people sell out black people. So that turn you off totally. Argument done. That is how deep it is. Because when I show you something about Africa, and then you have a man around there called, man, they can't go and talk about Africa. You know, see, man, a pure disease down there. Argument done. You know, see, people are dead from starvation and sufferation and all that, something like that. Argument done. I take a picture in Johannesburg and bring it, come back to Jamaica and show some people from my area. They say, then wait, they have a tall bill in Africa too. Deep, it's deep. Tall building over there in America and England. Tall building in Africa. The thing with Africa is that it's the only place you can actually trace the evolution of man in an environment. We call it anthropological study. You can trace the primitive man, or you can trace the modern man in Africa. You have places where you go where people have any clothes, and you have places where you go people have too much clothes. You have mud out and you have tall palaces, mansions. You go to South Africa, you step out of the airport at Johannesburg, a pure Mercedes-Benz taxi. And when you look, a pure black man I drive them. Pure Mercedes-Benz taxi. And when you look, pure black man I drive them. And the first place we go see a digital speed, what them call speedometer, where when you reach at the toll, you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop at the toll. You don't put no money in and nothing. You just drive past and it just, the digital thing, you just pick up your car, blow up license plate and everything and just send that, come here. Digital toll booth. People don't know some things in Africa. I see building in Africa where the whole building bigger, taller and bigger than any building where it's in a New Kingston. The whole light, solar energy, solar panel. Simple little things like that you have to tell black people. Because them not believe, them not accept that. Because them one way them show Africa, one way. one way. The primitive to the point where a pure lion and tiger run up and down the place. Pure lion and tiger. And then say lion live in a jungle. Lion don't live in a jungle. Lion don't live in a jungle. All lion become king of jungle and lion don't live in a jungle. And them things them show away. We have jungle and them have forest. Jungle supposed to be this dark, gloomy, bush up place with wild animals and little people, black people run up and down half naked. We shouldn't have to talk them things up on the radio because them things are something where most of the world knows it no go so. Even the white people them who sell with the madness knows it no go so. Because when them ready, them full up airline playing Ghana and Africa go what? Go hunt. Go hunt. Where them a hunt? Wild animals. Go in the prairies and savannas and all these places. When you see them go down in them khaki clothes and them big, I mean, black people, we're in a serious problem if we continue to look at ourselves in such a way where somebody else give you your perception of yourself and people who look like you. So you can't appreciate you. And if you can't appreciate you can't appreciate somebody else will look like you either. Because all you can see is that which you don't want in yourself. Which is the Africa in yourself. And you don't want that. Because that's what you think. You think, say, yeah, Mutabaruka talk foolishness on the radio. Go Africa, the Torahs, they appear starvation there. Mutabaruka, they on the radio, they talk about Africa. Oh, you know, so the African, they might kill off one another. You have people kill off people like white people. White people kill themselves and kill other people. Simple. We keep repeating it. The wickedest war ever been fought, man against man, is World War I and World War II. We never involved the whole world, but involved European and kill off Europeans. Millions of people dead in these wars, World War I, World War II. The most vicious war that ever been fought on the planet was fought between white people and white people killing one another. When them can't kill no more people, them turn up on other people, kill Indians, kill Africans, and kill our original people. That is how it goes. Nobody wants to hear that because the perception we have of Africa is the same perception we have of ourselves. No good, black and ugly, picky head, wicked. Nobody know wicked like black people, see black people always kill one another. Black people are black people are killing one another because in our society there's mostly black people there. It's just simple. The most prisoners that you will find on earth is not in the most populated place on earth. 300 million people in America, and America have the most prisoners. 1 billion people in China, and it don't have much prisoners and where them have, and yet still China supposed to be this communist, non-democratic, terrible human rights, this country. Yet still America have more prisoners in there. This land of the free and brave. And them threaten people with all sorts of wars. Destruction. But nobody cares about that. We want to go to America, the land of the free and the land of the brave. That is where the money is. We can't earn money. We can't earn no money at Jamaica. We can't earn no money at Africa. But this is what you think. Because look there now. Look how much people are heading towards Africa. It's a simple deduction, but with few say, look on the reality and the situation. So we spend years trying to tell the people, them say, look at what you think about Africa is not what Africa is. What you think about Africa is what people give you, the same people them who give you a concept of God, who give you the concept of black, who give you the concept of all the different things them that you hold fast to as good things. The same people them, and John Henry Clark said, powerful people will never educate powerless people in what it means to take the power away from them. Because the aim of powerful people is to stay powerful by any means necessary. Can we repeat that again? Powerful people will never educate powerless people in what it means to take the power away from them. Because the aim of powerful people is to stay powerful by any means necessary. So whatever perception they can give to you of yourself and others that look like you to make you feel that you are nobody, they will drill it in you, beat it in you, advertise it in you, and make you start believe what them say about you. It's the weirdest thing that a man give you a perception of yourself and you start to accept it as your reality. And that is dangerous. Dangerous. When a man give you a perception of yourself and you start to accept it as your reality. And you start to teach your children, where do have nothing to do with you. And them have people who look like you and teach you the other man perception of you. And you learn it and you regurgitate it. And you start to feel, say, well, this is how it's supposed to go. And when you see somebody come now and turn the other side, they say, what is this man here? My band come see this guy and the way you want me not change. My band has some seat and has some know it, and it's like you don't want to take no new clean water. You want the same stagnant water in you continuously and just get some germs and mosquitoes just breed up in night before you empty it out or bore a hole at the bottom of the jug and make the water run out. Or caulk up the hole and throw the water and then get new water. Most of we don't want to do that. Most of we don't want to take no new wine and have some new thing. We want to give me the old time religion. And them things that them have we are saying. It was good for the prophet, this time it was so good enough for me. And when I stop singing them things there, because we actually believe in what it has said. Because it was given to us to believe in it. Meanwhile, them have progress without it. The things that them give you to believe in, they are progressing without it. That's why them have we talk about rich man have more problem than poor people. It's lie. It's lie about rich man have more problem than poor people. Looking at the ghetto where you live and tell me if I saw you want to live all the while. Because the man who have a big house and big car and thing, him have more problem than you. It's not no go so. Not no go so. Because every day you get up, you want to raise up here. Every day you get up, you want some money. You bother your man bother the woman, the picnic bother you. Everybody bother everybody because they want to live a better life. And how you going to live a better life in materially? Materially, you have to get money. Materially, you have to get money. If you want food, you have to get money. If you want clothes, you have to get money. It just so. It go. And you have people who can afford clothes, afford to send them picnic at school without any problem. When them sick, them can go to hospital or go to them private doctor because them have money to do these things. And them still make you sit down in the car about it's better a rich man to go to the eye. It's better the camel go. It's easier for a camel to go to the eye of an eagle than a rich man to go to heaven. And you sit down here and think about a little eye of an eagle where your mother used to sew with. No go so. Because if him have you, If him have you, if you interpret the parable, if you say, my mother have a needle with a little eye, you know, say, a camel can go through the eye of a needle, yeah? And a poor and a rich man can't go to heaven. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to go to heaven. And you still don't let her believe that. Because you interpret, say the eye of the needle is the perception where you have of a needle where you sow with. And not no go so. Why you would want to come into this life and see your grandmother and your grandmother a suffer, can't go to hospital and can't do certain things, can't give you the life where you deserve as a youth who have come up or as a person who have come up. And then you read some craziness where them give you a talk about better. It is easier for a camel to go through a needle than a rich man to go to heaven. And you interpret, say, is a needle where your mother used to sow with. And then I talk about, why rich are, because rich people have too much problem. Then you have people who have problem like poor people. You want people who have problem like poor people, black poor people. You know, so the criminality we are going in Jamaica. Because people can't have the life where them want to live. And if you can't get the life where you live, you start to lust after that life and covet your neighbor. And black people there, so, and now look at them history. A people without knowledge of them history. It's like a tree without root. And if you don't know your history, you might damn well repeat it. Because there's certain things in our history there where, as you can hear, where we are dealing with about the slave things and the dungeon them, is a big, big problem. And we're not going to stop talking about it. Not going to stop talking about it. Because if one man free and the other is not free, no man can truly say that him free. Because the freedom of one is dependent on the freedom of all. All have to free to say we have true freedom. All have to free. Because we know how that go. Man have whole heap of picnic a yard and him send one picnic go a road. And the picnic no come back when him ready for come back. Him left and gone out, so I go look for the other picnic, the one picnic out there. And left the whole of them in the house, sit down there. So wait, me go look for your brother. Him not come home yet, he gone. Left the other 7, 10 picnic in the house and go look for the one picnic. All of we are for free. That's what we call the movement of African people. But them have certain things in front of we that's very difficult. If you dodge it, very difficult. Them put some things in front of we. Politics and religion. Politics and religion, them put in front of we if you just put a little veil over our face. And we have people who feel that them free and claims that them free with the politics and the religion where them give you, them give it. You think a man I go make you liberate yourself when him know say the only way him can survive is if you is in subjugation to him. Because if you're not in subjugation to him, him can't survive. You think him going to teach you something to make you liberate yourself from him when him survival is dependent on you being part of him little entrapment. It can't work. Black people have to wake up. Wake up. We are sleep too long now. If you don't recognize how the thing go. Then all people are wake up and I realize how for them thing go. And everybody have to free themselves. And we there have to ball same way because we are looking and say, then how the man they get that? How it work for the man there? How it work for him? It work for him because him have a keen interest in what him parents and him foreparents used to do and how them get where them get there, how them get there. Most people in a Jamaica will control most of the land in a Jamaica. You think I work, them work for it. I inherit that. And most black people in Jamaica, the majority of them have nothing to inherit. Not even a piece of land or country the majority of people have to inherit. Because some of we live on some land now where other people land where the dead gone a long time, but his son and great grandson take over the land. And you can't go there go build nothing on it. And if you start build something on it, then wait till you're done, bull up everything and put on this and that, and then them come tell you say you have to move. Because you're a squatter. You see the people them are give you much land in Africa. Man, I tell you, say, boy, right now you're supposed to get 5 wives. 5 wives. And you ask the woman them too, may I tell you, some beauty queen some beauty queen them. Believe you me. But black people in a serious problem, man. A brand new tune by Babandi, but guess what? It's a long time to make it. Yes, here.
Furnace burning.
Blessed.
Furnace blazing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I hear you say wake up, black people for wake up. Bro, look at wake up thing. I don't know. Abakusho! No mix up. Wake up. Straight up. Afrasta up. Abakusho! Wild basil tea. Mint tea. Little cinnamon. Abakusho! Yeah, man. Why go on cutting edge?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I want to say, you know, I see a little improvement, you know. Winfred Williams is in Kenya, we're there. With Morgan Richie, them I do, you know, new leaders thing. The youth them. I remember the first time I come forward, 2000, 2001, with the Runaway Slave documentary. And when him see the Ferrari them in a Egoli, what them call Santan, right near Joburg, Egoli. A man look for eye, pan TV and say, but I thought Rastas would be living in hut. And the eye step on the road and say, hut? I want one of them red fire, they fi drive. Remember? Remember, Muta?
If you say so, I don't remember, but if you say so, I saw, man.
Yeah, man, then no look to improve. I want to tell Jalani this. The marriage with Alien and the Kenyan artist was a video marriage. Them did up on the CM on stage. I said a lot of people thought it was real and it's not and rah. Anyway, a motherland time. That's all I shoot for right now at this judgment ball.
Hey, hold on there. You go so fast, man. You just mentioned Alien a while ago and the marriage where Jalani did that talk about.
Yeah, it's a video marriage. It's just about the song. You know, I heard them explaining it.
Oh, so it's not a real marriage?
No, it's not. So I just want to tell my brother.
Oh, you have to tell Jalani that, all right.
Yeah, because he mentioned it, and for him do that now, we have to say, you know, we just have to repeat what them say, because them do the video. They must say, it's a video marriage. Even the youth I say it, even the Christian youth from Kenya. Rah. So we just have to say that. Anyway, still, I'm motherland, you know. You see, I come out of the KMP, because I race course, Airfield, Veer, Clarendon, And when I grew up, all of the upstairs shop them are Chinese.
Yeah.
To show you, say, it was Bustamante constituency. Them time the sugar was king and queen. Now that sugar gone to the dirt, them Chinese they gone long time. That's the from the 80s.
Yeah.
So when they see the Chinese, them are running again and are running in motherland. The wealth is there. China not going nowhere unless there's it's a overwhelming amount. But I use that word right there of money and opportunity. It's where I come from.
Yeah, man.
So I'm motherland again. And then everyone rushing. Right now, Russia look back this place. I last thing hear from Europe, because they say, wait, all China man, them go on, so. Them to get we cut up this place, yeah. Me no over to go on. So, them are heads back them way in, and I must say this to you, my brother. As you say then all Rwanda go on, so. Only to know that a sister in Carlisle, EMC from Kenya, a sister in Carlisle, and say, I was listening to the program. Thought he was going to say something, say, go to Empress. She said, remember now that Rwanda is under the auspices of the French economical power.
Yeah.
And that's how France scourge and grab and scrape for them little thing we come out of the Congo.
Yeah.
To take to France. And the spin-off now, glassy up Rwanda. Me remember where the capital of Rwanda near. It's where I come from. So I go say that because the Empress man mentioned it. It's where I come from.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm I don't know. I want to big up a chanter in Carver Town, aka Cape Town, in Black Dillinger. A young warrior there, no nama. I big him up car. Them the leg of the cutting edge, brother.
All right, sir.
Cutting edge come like on different type of university to them. All when the one them at Jamaica, I take it for granted. And I want to say to the ideas, Jamaica are ready for the cutting edge in the middle there, though.
Oh.
Everything allow me to tell, just switch the cutting edge 1, 2 o'clock and put stepping razor 1, 10 o'clock to 2 and see what. Then can't manage cutting edge in idea, brother. Then cannot Jamaica ready for them the furnace fire there. It's where I come from, brother. But anyway, the work I go and see because these are those when I sleep. On them time, you have to put in the work.
Well, after so much years, cutting it still hold its own still,
Yeah, then, see the commercial them go on.
Yeah.
It can't done.
Yeah.
But me I'm going to say, you don't know it going on middle day, you don't know it now. Right now, Braka Master living room.
Yeah.
You get where I come from? But me I'm going to say, big up the motherland, brother. Because remember, far right. When I tried them zone there, as me said, the man say, in check the Rasta for living in a hut.
Yeah.
Where you see where I go through their mind.
Yeah, I saw them stay, man. I see everything about Africa, man. See a pair of people living and I run up and down naked.
And now me see him in Kenya splashing and dashing. When me see the spoil. With all, I think I see a lemon. I mean, I say, wait. They no Winfred that. Wait. They no Anstage that they must shoot from Kenya. I mean, I say, wow. Anyway, good. Very, very good.
Of course, it's very good. Watch out.
Eh?
We are waiting for them go Africa already to Ivory Coast,
We go Ivory Coast, too.
Yeah, man, we go Ivory Coast, man.
More improvement again. That's all I say.
Big reggae festival.
Never cut and say, no. You remember when they used to burn cartel for the bleaching?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, man.
All right, now.
We don't stop blowing the bleaching.
All right, no, you was...
But it look like him stop. But it look like him stop bleach now, too.
Mutabaruka enough man straight to call all cartel name if I not big them, I big him up. But hear this now. Now I say Vibe cartel. Me tell you one reason why you're good as all. Why you're good as all that prison. One day you come out to that thing named Street Vibes Rum. With a little back like red label named Vibes Rum.
Yeah, but hold on. Everybody know why cartel they are prison. Why you say you gotta tell why they are prison?
Just listen.
But that not have nothing to do with why they are prison.
Just listen, I say good as me never say.
Yeah, but you suggest something now when I go so. You suggest something when I go so.
No, Muta, hold up now, man. Hold up now.
All right.
But Vibes cartel come out in a rum where it's alone and sell and lock down every other rum.
Yeah.
All Magnum get shut down.
So what that have to do with him go to prison?
Commercial activity now we are going with the other rum there.
Yeah, but what that have to do with him go to prison? What that have to do with him go to prison?
Then they have to get him out of the race, brother.
No, man, no go so, man. No go so.
Go so. Me say good.
No, but why you suggest it and it no go so? Why you never say go? You are suggesting that could have make him go to prison. So you say you know say that make him go. You are suggest.
The reason why they put away that.
No, but no go so. But no go so. No, but me have to listen to what you say because no go so. I not true myself wrong why I'm going to prison.
Listen to what I say now. Vibes cartel.
Them conspiracy theory they don't work again. What I just said. Them conspiracy theory they can't work, you know. Nobody come up with no conspiracy theory about why Vibes cartel got prison because I sell rum and it lick up the other one.
You never say I sell rum.
You say him come out with a rum. You say him come out with a rum.
Stress.
Yeah,
but anyway, that's not what I call the stress on. It's dead.
You know, people say true my bleed. Some people say true my the tune them where him do. I mean,
I hear that you plan. You want to take out your thyroid gland. Don't do it, youth.
Oh.
I say once you do it.
Who you
have to go to the synthetic market.
No, wait. Who you say take out them thyroid gland?
Vibes cartel.
You still up on Vibes? All right. Yeah, go on.
You still up on Vibes cartel.
Me never know. Me think of me. You say you say no. Me think you think me say you. Me think you're going to say your ears and me are going to take out my thyroid gland. Me think of that you're going to say no. But you're the Vibes cartel.
Listen to me, I say, brother.
Yeah.
I hear that the herb root, that cartel is seriously thinking about taking out his thyroid gland because it's a gene problem.
Yes.
No, I tell him, say, don't. Cartel me know you're a brain it. Love 31 1256. Right up on the edge, all over the net. You can go rewind and come again. Don't touch your thyroid gland.
Yeah.
Because the things we produce, you have to go buy it from the pharmacy synthetically for the rest of your life, and you have a sorry. So you have to
but all right, why people take out them thyroid gland?
Because it's a malfunction.
Okay.
It's a malfunction, just like people take out, where's them take out now?
What about things?
Yeah, man.
Appendix. Them take out all them appendix.
The carcasside medicine, so them can't fix certain things. At the same time, you have some little man on a yard there. Because I know nobody me just run the man in your marriage, you know. And it's a bald man from kill some situation, normal. So, maybe they might send him to a rat. I send him to a bald man from Kingston, who no normal.
Who you send go to a Kite cartel in a prison or bridge, who you send go Vibes cartel?
Then everything we want can reach him in the brother. Then if I reach him in the way can vice and record.
Because them have studio in a prison. Them have studio in a prison, you know.
Then, voila, they say everything he wants.
No, them have studio in a prison. I mean, studio. The prison them in there to make music. Them have studio in there.
Well, then that me I say, brother, that me I say no. That's what me I say now. Say he can get the thing to help him save him thyroid gland. And this is a big talk. So now me I say, don't do it, yo. I'm a jump off I know and gone forward from the motherland. Me don't come to stick to cartel. Because you say stop bleach. That's a wonderful thing. Cartel, one day you have to put on your nappy and hear the king, you know. Remember me telling that. I tell you that for years now.
So, you know, Sam now do that now. You know, Sam now do that now.
A long time I don't see him too, you know.
Right, you know, Jesse. Jesse that come up with some old conspiracy.
Every man deserves a second chance. See, because you are going to know. You are going to know. All know them say them to find lizard. Them have, what them have now, say them to the cartel.
You just come back at Jamaica and come back with some old-time talking, brethren.
Scientific evidence. They never hear.
Old-time talking.
Evidence. They don't need nobody. And all these things. You know? I don't know. It's a youth. I see him. They never used to talk about him all and him go for you, man.
Yeah, but when me talk about him now, me talk about him all in the studio, yeah, so. But when me talk about him, when me talk about him for now, him there in prison, when me talk about him, say.
Me I say, tell him don't take out him thyroid gland.
Me must tell him that. You know, I tell him that, Regina. I don't believe him. I don't believe him want to take it out and give somebody else. I don't care.
Me I tell the young man right now, he can save all his life, you know.
Save his life.
That's what me I say.
Him can don't take it out and kill him too.
If he take it out.
Him can don't, no, you said don't take it out, me I say, him can listen to what you are saying and kill him too.
No, man, it can't kill us.
Oh, you mean no? Then thyroid kill people. Thyroid gland kill people.
Not with a herbalist number we keep.
Oh, you mean not with a herbalist? You never hear nobody go a herbalist and dead. You never hear nobody go herbalist and dead yet.
Yeah, man. And then enough nothing me know, man. We drop out. And
yeah, whole heap of man. All when them go Africa. You know how much man me know dead from malaria?
The only thing where stop you from dead from malaria, you know, is a thing named either the Indian tonic water with the quinine or the Schweppes bitter lemon with the quinine. Any one of the natural drink with the quinine. Because quinine is the only antidote for malaria. And I proved it.
But suppose me tell you something.
99, 2000.
But suppose me tell you something. It's a long time talk you talk because them not give that again for go when them not give that to take again.
No, I know nothing to take. It's something you buy in a store. The tonic water.
No, quinine. No, wait, no, man. You know just the quinine a while ago.
Yeah, no, but the quinine is in these drinks.
Then the quinine no tablet.
No, I'm not take the tablet. I never take a tablet.
Yeah, but when I try to show you, say, wait now, when I try to show you, say,
yeah,
them don't recommend quinine again.
So when you say I want different type of mosquito roll now?
No, just a different thing because them say the quinine, whether you take it in a liquid form or whatsoever, where you take both trips and all them something there, it have certain things in it. So, but I know that me really want to say though. What me really want to say is that I don't know, maybe you know, I don't know nobody will take the tablet, the malaria tablet and dead.
No, them well.
But I know a whole heap of people who don't take it and dead.
That's a truth, you know.
You know anybody will take the tablet and dead? Wait there.
I want to catch the malaria brethren.
That's a question. You know anybody will take the tablet and dead?
No, I don't know no one will take the tablet and dead.
Okay.
I just know say when I go and I look at Indian man, round him counter, say, you come here and I go to him and say, yes, my brother.
Which part him there? Which part Indian man there?
Malawi with them. Blantyre, I say you.
Yeah, but you don't forget no malaria tablet for go.
He say, don't drink no sweet soda. No grape.
No sweet.
No orange,
sweet.
None of that stuff.
Anyway, them go them tell you don't sweet. Drink bitters. Anyway, they go them tell you that.
Well, I am the only one who never did catch it, so something I go on at that time.
Something I don't want to catch where?
The malaria in Malawi.
Yeah, but me go to Malawi, I never take nothing. But me go to Malawi, I never take nothing.
Not at all.
And I'm a matter of fact, me live out of Zimbabwe and go to Malawi, and me never take nothing.
Just rolling right.
Me live South Africa. From South Africa, me go Zimbabwe. From Zimbabwe, me go Malawi. Come back to Zimbabwe, go down back to South Africa. Me never take nothing.
Right through the three countries.
Me never take nothing at all.
You know, say you're immune because you got the motherland from 10.
No, I'm not immune to nothing because I catch malaria already.
So that's why, man, you catch it already.
No, you can't catch it 2 times. I go to Cameroon and catch it. I go to Cameroon and nearly dead.
Which year?
When I come back here, so, when me in the plane, man, they put the blanket over me and come like a beard in the plane.
Which year was that?
Which year?
Yeah.
I don't remember which year. I don't remember. Early 2000.
It's 2009.
Early. I don't remember which year I go. Which year was Panafest? I go Panafest, and then them invite me go to Cameroon. Me catch malaria. When me go when me the hospital St. Andrew, them care. When me there St. Andrew, 107 degrees. Them take.
Brethren.
What?
Oh, you said the 170 degrees of fever.
No, 107. Me said 107.
Then the 107. Me just repeat. Brother, by 160 to post a dead.
But you know, they told me, I said, no, me I tell you something with me.
Yeah.
Me there 107 in a St. Andrew. And Pee-wee coming there. And everybody I take cloth and I put over me. And I wring out the sweat, wring out the water out of me. And Pee-wee come in and say, no, I can't stay. I say, no. Carry him go up a university. Ambulance, boom. Wow. Go straight up Hope Road, boom. Me in there for 7 days. And them a look, them send, wait him there for go down on my yard and spray the whole of the house and outside. The malaria, I couldn't come out of the hospital. 7 days me in there, malaria take me down.
Like you did need a cold shower, man. Anytime the fever so high, you know, you need a ice water shower, you know.
Look here, that can't stop the malaria. They have to get the malaria out of your system. At 107 degrees me there.
So how did the university get it normalized?
Them put seal line and all them right and drippings and thing and get you right. Them just get you right. Chemical wise, them get you right.
Well, Jamaica have some very skilled doctors then. I must applaud them.
No, but you have doctors watch out when you're there Gambia. When you're there Gambia and people just even in Ghana. People just catch malaria normal and them just go take tablet and get you right.
Like how we catch flu?
My brethren, them me frightened when I see my brethren, I say, brethren, oh, you have malaria, you say, you come and him say, no, man, I have tablet, man, some China man make some tablet, man, you put that in your man, gone. I don't know, medical tablet, he has a herbal thing. It gone, tablet, malaria gone. Mosquito run away. So it's not like...
antidote.
Yeah, but when I say no, why me I say that to you is that Missy man, them not take the tablet and dead. In a Ghana. Dead.
You mean man from the west or man in Ghana?
Man from the west will go down there. We say them not take no tablet. I see man go to Gambia. I say them not take no tablet.
Man from the west.
And then me see man take the tablet. I mean not up to now. Since me I go to Africa to know I see man take the tablet. Me not see none of them not dead. None of them. Me not see dead. So we have to think about that.
Brother. It's the first Wednesday. We never get too much international call in a long while, brother.
From what?
I call the edge too much.
So you see, you start get popular again from a program.
No, I'm not popular, brother. I just the topic where you bring up, brother. What kind of popular? And the topic where you bring up. We get a call from Tokyo. What you talk about, brother?
Which topic? Tell me which of the topic then.
What you ask about the Caucasian and Rasta there.
Oh, white Rasta. Okay.
Yes, I go on and them more Rasta than I and I.
Okay. A whole heap of people call me about it too.
Again.
A whole heap of people call me about it.
Eh?
A whole heap of people call me about the program.
But that's what I say, brethren.
I'm not fit on YouTube.
It looks like you have to go do a part 3.
Part 3?
1, 2, and 3, you can't do stop at 2.
Hey, Jesse J, I'm glad to hear you on the radio, you know.
That one they're hot. When we say hot,
yeah.
That one that's sizzling. And it is good for sure, say, ones and ones is into these things.
Yeah.
That's where I come from, brother.
Yeah.
So me I say, ones and ones. All the rest them, remember say I'm a Rasta birds in a roll.
Yeah, man, I remember, man.
Yeah. And the rest of them ears cock up.
Yes.
Like Shabba say, DJ hear boom rhythm and them ears cock up like them hear boom rhythm. That's a bit of brethren.
Yeah.
All I rest them ears depend.
Yeah.
So me I come from.
Yeah.
That's all me I say, that one day hot.
All right,
I don't
sir.
know where you're going to top that one day.
No, me not try top nothing. Me just do what I'm supposed to do. Me not top nothing.
Second and third, me say.
Yeah, me not top nothing at all, sir. Me just do what we do. You know what I mean? Anyway, we have to move though.
All right, Blaze. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, man. Blessed. We're there with you. We say give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time and the energy. Long time ago, Jesse Gender. Jesse Gender is back again, man. Yes, Jesse. Yeah, man. So you we are saying now, little more from 2 to 5:45. The stepping razor, the art of war. We just play a brand new old tune by Bob Andy a while ago. Why we say it brand new is because it never really is the first time it ever play anyway. Why we say it old is because they make it years ago and them just go in and vault. If we go dig out some tune, you understand? So you know say we have played this one here. Here we go. It's a brand new old tune by the man called Bob Andy. So we have to close off, you know, to Shane inside there. Shane is a Saturday night, man, or a Friday night, man. Or a Sunday night, man.
Yeah, man, me is every kind of man.
You come like Abba. Abba, the private program.